Hi, it's John, and welcome to the channel. Monday, December the 30th, 5:13 a.m. with my big blue mug of coffee this morning. Hope you're having a great day. I don't want to make this one a long one today. And am I making a prediction? I said, predictions are BS if we're talking about prorogation and resignation of Trudeau and those things. I don't want to talk about those things today, but I've been reading the tea leaves a little bit, and I think we're having the wool pulled over our eyes. We're being misled in a big way, and we need to be skeptical. And I became very skeptical when a couple of stories popped up within the last 24 hours, and then I went back a little over a week, and it all came together for me. So let's just look at a few stories from the last couple of days. First up, yesterday, we need new leadership. Atlantic Liberal Caucus calls for Trudeau's resignation. Up next, we've got MP George Chahal writes letter to PM Trudeau asking for his resignation. Now, if you don't know who George Chahal is, he's an MP here in Alberta, a Liberal, one of the few Liberals in this province. God, I love Alberta. But Chahal was caught stealing the pamphlets of his competitor off a porch of somebody's house during an election campaign. That's the kind of person George Chahal is. That's what he will always be remembered as. Now, as far as the NDP go, there can't be too many worse than Charlie Angus, but we could probably argue over that. But here's Brian Lilly. Angus has said he won't do anything to defeat the Trudeau government because he's afraid Poilievre will win. Charlie's riding is about to turn blue. Now, Charlie Angus has done a lot of awful things and has said a lot of awful things. This is one I remember from not too long ago. Brian Lilly again. Thanks, Brian. Charlie Angus's bill to ban gas station advertising, a joke. You might remember this. Bill would send Canadians to jail for stating facts or voicing support for the oil and gas industry. What a piece of garbage he is. And then there's this. Now, this goes back over a week. NDP sending mixed signals on whether it will vote non-confidence in the Trudeau government. So this goes back over a week. The NDP, and I've said it, I don't believe they will vote non-confidence in this government. And why won't they? Well, first off, the only way that would happen is if Singh went to them, if he whipped his caucus and said, we're all voting as a party, we're going to vote down the Liberal government. It's not going to happen. Angus has said he's not doing it. So obviously that has not happened. These people have free will to vote the way they want. And let's put it this way. I'll put it bluntly to you. If you are a conservative, the NDP hate you. And I would say that if you're a conservative, the Liberals probably hate you as well. And they hate you more than what they've done to this country over the last 9 years. And a lot of it with the support of the NDP. The NDP's in it until the end, folks. And that's why I still think October election. And that's why I did a video a few days ago. Didn't get a lot of views, 5,000 views or so, but I think there may be backroom deals going on between Singh and Trudeau, or Singh and the Liberals. Not all the Liberals are saying they want Trudeau to resign. They've got nothing to lose. Well, they've got their seats to lose, so why not hang around till October and just cash in as much as they can until October? And why won't the NDP just ask for something else? They've got a mostly useless dental care program that costs far too much and helps too few. They've got a $10 daycare program that's actually closing down daycare centers in places. And they've got a drug plan that doesn't really help that many people and costs way too much money. They're proud of the money they've spent. It's what they do. It's in their nature. And they hate you more than they hate what they've done to the country. They won't back Poilievre in a non-confidence vote. They're not going to do it, folks. You really think the NDP are going to support Pierre Poilievre? Not a chance it's going to happen. I don't think that's going to happen. Trudeau, just keep him out of the picture. This is going to October, folks. And they're not done yet. There's still lots of ways they can spend your money. I mean, the very day Dominic LeBlanc became our finance minister, he said this in the House of Commons.
I want to tell him, Mr. Speaker, and all Canadians, that our government is very proud of the fall economic statement that we made public yesterday. Mr. Speaker, the fall economic statement speaks to growth in the Canadian economy. It speaks to supporting Canadians with serious affordability challenges. It speaks to a declining debt to GDP ratio, the best in the G7. And Mr. Speaker, we haven't finished supporting Canadians, something the Conservatives aren't interested in doing.
So what do you take from that? He said they're not finished in supporting Canadians. How are you being supported right now? Got to go out and pick up some groceries later today. They cost way too much money. I'm low on cream. It's $4 a liter. It used to be less than $2. They're not finished in supporting Canadians. That means they've got more in store for you before their train goes to a full wreck in October. I still believe that's going to happen. The left hates you more than they hate what they've done to this country. Isn't that sad? It really is. Anyhow, thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. And give me a thumbs up if you want. Support the channel, subscribe. See you in the next one.